just this fight, like I just had it way harder. You know, like my first 10 fights, like I was. Before that, like amateur wise, I started late. I went to Olympic trials. Then after I turned pro, and you know, I couldn't. Nobody wanted to sign me. You know, everybody. My manager at the time was knocking at everybody. Nobody wanted to sign me at all. I couldn't get fights. It was real hard to get fights because people knew me from the amateurs. I fought in the Olympic trials, and I fought at 152 in the amateurs. So I fought arrows and stuff like that in the amateurs. But then I dropped to 140 as a pro. So I had to keep fighting, and then like my first like 10 fights, like 4 or 5 of those fights, I fought for $0. Like they give you a check. The promoters have to pay you, so they give you a check for $1. So I fought for nothing. Like my first, out of 10 fights, like 4 or 5 of them, I got $1. You know, so and then after that, you know, like Luther Bella signed me, and you know, started getting on TV, and I started, you know, they put me in there tough, and I kept winning, and you know, fast forward, I'm here now. But I think I just had like a tough ass road. Like even just like working, I had like, that's what I'm saying, what separated me. Like even like with Devin Haney, to think, did Devin Haney ever have a job in his life? Probably not. You know, like I had actually worked. Like I had, like me and my wife had an apartment, like a 1-bedroom apartment, and we had a son, and we had mold in the apartment. We couldn't move, and like just going through all that struggle, I really struggled. I really grinded to get where I'm at. That's the thing. I think that's the difference with me and a lot of other people. Like I really grind. I really had jobs. I used to fucking deliver pizza. I used to deliver phone books. Like as a grown man, not no fucking child. Like as a, you know, I was a trainer. Like I just did so much. I grinded so much to get where I'm at right now. And I always believe in myself. That's one thing, bro. Like I always believe in myself. One time I had a fight, same thing. I fought in New Orleans, and I think I probably fought for like $1,400. And I had, after the fight, my ear blew up. I had cauliflower ear, so I had to didn't have insurance, so I had to go to the doctor. I had to get that shit drained out. It was $1,200 to get it drained out, and so I literally, like all my money from the fight, I had to fucking pay to get the cauliflower drained out my ear and stuff like that. My grandma was like, "You sure you want to do this?" And I was like, "Yeah, I want. You know, I know I want to do this, but." I just had like a fucking hard road. Like I really had a really hard road to get where I'm at, and I grinded. I always believe myself. I know, like, it's no, what I tell kids, like not kids, but anybody. Like for me, it wasn't no plan B. Like it's only a plan A. I know I'm gonna do this. I grind. I know I'm gonna do this. If I feel like I'm not grinding, I'm gonna grind harder. If I feel like maybe I'm slacking, I'm gonna do more, and I'm gonna grind even harder. So I think that. Just my story is just like I had a hard ass road. Like I had a really fucking hard. People don't know now. They see all this shit, jewelry and all that shit. They think like, oh, he been had that. No, I was broke as shit. Like I was fucking really poor at one point in time. And you know, it's one thing to like come from that, but it's another thing to live like that as a grown man. As a grown man with a fucking family. You know, like and I really lived like that. Like I really lived like a grown ass man with a son that was broke. So that's why I have like a different type of spirit inside of me, because I really came from some hard shit before.
You might guess.